front of me, but you ain't really wanting me. You don't really want it. Tryna make it from the jungle, and I don't really wanna leave. Let the niggas go ahead of me.
I miss you like the city, Mr. Culture. Yeah, so you feel me? The tape. I miss you like the city, Mr. Culture. For me, it's capturing that LES vibe, city nightlife vibe. Feel me? 4 or 5 in the morning, you was out with the team or whoever, and it's like you ain't really trying to really go home yet, or you might be with a shorty, or you might be, you feel me, and trying to make another move. You got a bunch of emotions running through your head at a high pace, you feel me? Like a low-key 808s, heartbreak vibe. Like a if you're reading this, it's too late vibe. And to be honest, this shit stemmed off of like freestyle music. Like old, like I don't even know, 70s, 80s or some shit, like freestyle Stevie B shit, like, or like some house music from UK type shit. Cause actually there's a song that I remember hearing growing up, and like I heard it recently, and I'm like, yo, it just brought me back. Like that was the first time I had heard it in all these years. And it's called I Miss You Like the Desert Missed the Rain. You feel me? So I'm like, oh, this track is too fire. I miss you like the city, Mr. Culture. It could bring a lot of questions. Who is you? And I miss you like the city, Mr. Culture. And what's the culture that the city misses? And for me, it's not really a specific you. It's more like just knowing that feeling of missing. You know what I mean? Like, it could be different. You can miss somebody. You can miss your girl and she's at work and you're going to see her later. Or you can miss somebody who you know you're not going to see again. It's not a sad thing. It's not a happy thing. It's just living with that, accepting that, oh, I missed that, and it's okay, and we out here, you know, like, if it's someone who passed away, and you know you're not gonna see them again in this physical, and they exist through that. They exist through that missing, you know what I mean? Whether it's a person, or it's a relationship, or it's just a feeling, you know what I mean? Like, you can miss the way you felt when shit was the way it was with your family back in the day, or something like that. Like, when you was a kid, you remember this feeling. It might not be the same no more, you know what I mean? Like, we working on the cover right now, some lights, some neon lights, or like some blue or pink lights or some shit. You know, like when when them niggas walked in, the black light, and it's like look blue.
Yeah, the fire, iconic.
Yeah, something like, I'm imagining that, but like, my face is blurry, like in the middle of a movement or something like that, with an L or some shit, cause you know, niggas is always making moves, it's hard to catch, all you get is a glimpse. Like that's all you really get. And as far as the culture goes, and I miss you like the city, Mr. Culture, it's not saying like I miss the culture and I don't like this culture, because it's still the same culture, it's just evolved differently. But just that genuineness, like I want shit to be genuine. A lot of artists did shit because that's literally how they thoughts translated. It translated into that art form, whether it's music or painting or drawing or whatever it is. And it was genuine, and they was gonna do it if they got bread from it, if they didn't get bread from it, if they had a show, if they didn't have a show, it was happening because that was their vision. That's always was my favorite shit when I was listening to music coming up. It was always just real, like I believe what they talking about, or like I feel that, you know what I mean? You know, it's cold, it's a little dark, a little gloomy. It's like that moment when you realize you got your shit fucked up, your whole life is like, all right, I'm a little mess right now, but we lit right now. Like, we still good. And it's just accepting that. And it's just like, all right, we moving forward. It's okay, you know what I'm saying? To acknowledge what you got that you need to work on and shit, because that's the only way you're going to grow from there. I ain't grow up looking up to nobody. And I didn't realize until later that, like, I really look up to my moms. You feel me? Like, I didn't realize that until a few years ago. But, like, she always held it down. I miss you like the city, Mr. Culture. Winter vibes, you feel me? Dark, low-key, making moves. I feel like my music is best listened to when you on the move, when you making moves, working. You feel me? And that's what people have told me, too. That's what people have hit me up and like, yo, your shit, I listen to your shit when I'm running through the city. I'm like,
route music.
I'm like, yeah, exactly, and route music. I fuck with that. Once you label something, now you have expectations. And it's just like, I might not be a fashion designer, but if I have an idea for a shirt or a garment, I'm gonna pursue it. Yeah. Now what? most of that shit I recorded. I recorded some tracks in Coney Island, my son Bodie, and I recorded some others in Brooklyn, and my son Prop Spot with Bodie. Shout out to Bodie, that's my engineer, like, you feel me?
Yeah, he's cool people.
Yeah, of course, hell yeah.
Good vibe.
That's the main right there. And, you know, had a few recording sessions, different people in and out. And it's like we was doing so much shows while we was making this album too. Like, there was so much shit going on, you know what I mean? Like, everything was going on, fast paced. So it's a little mix of everything, all aspects of life. We definitely working. More people are starting to see now, which is cool. But, you know, it's going down regardless. Like, you know what I mean? This is just what we be doing, so some cold, on the go, 4 in the morning vibe. Tony shit, you feel me? We got a few joints. Tony's the shit that's about to drop. The Smoke Up joint on 4th Street. It's on Snap Block. It's just great. This shit is great, bro. I love that shit. That's the family, you know? So I grew up with these niggas. All love. Yeah, man. I'm just trying to just keep coming with different ideas and new shit.
Yeah, perfect timing out here. Hey, don't left me standing out here. Hey, all the family out here. The money to be made out here. Right, take it to the grave out here. I don't trust a soul. You can give and go, but you ain't getting paid out here. Lose your brain out here.
The Wicked shit. And we got the Downtown shit. And that's just some
Late night, never knew I would last this long. 40 dudes in the wrong. Where I'm at, where I go, I don't see no hope. Got me numb to that love shit, and I'm blacked out in public. It's not
always, like, it made me think of some, just going either in a car or walking or whatever late. When it's like you walking through Soho, you walking through 34th, like them busy ass streets, but it's late, so no one's there. So it's like you just get to see it from a different perspective because it's not so crowded with tourists and shit. I got a joint, How to Make It in America. That's, you feel me? That's just go back to the show. The whole show is a vibe. It's about some niggas in the LES, so everybody just trying to get the bread.
How to make it in America. Niggas know the code, but they don't follow, they don't care enough. Care what? Think about snapping, I'm still tearing up. Think about my family, little brother wasn't there enough. Look, burn the chopper and the weed lavender. And I know you feel the same, but it's not adding up. Count, count.